Hey folks, it's the day after Kobe Bryant died tragically in a helicopter accident. When I heard the news, I got that terrible, empty feeling in my stomach as I've witnessed so much death lately. No doubt my brain pairing the situation with my own history of loss as I immediately began feeling sadness and great empathy for the Bryant family. From the Grammys, news, and professional sports, I was very touched last night as I witnessed the outpouring of love for Kobe as people came together to commiserate and express sadness and well wishes. With politicians at each other's throats, people divided by race, religion, class, politics, and countries on the precipice of war, too often it seems that people are more concerned with the lines in the dirt they've drawn as opposed to the lives being impacted. Sometimes it can be hard to find goodness, but if you look, it is there. In fact, throughout history, it's easy to see that crisis has a way of erasing those lines in the dirt and bringing people together, regardless of their differences. Kobe's death reminded me of that in times of crisis, people really seem to go out of their way to help one another. For example, following natural disasters, it's not unusual to see complete strangers hugging, saying soothing words, helping each other in multiple ways. Researchers would likely explain this as an evolutionary response responsible for survival of our species. I'd like to think of it as that we are genetically predisposed to being kind and helpful to others. Our experiences do shape our behavior and our thoughts, and often overcome our primal drive. And this is a good thing a lot of times. But in this case, not so much, as very positive responses like being charitable and humane to others regardless of differences kind of gets buried under a ton of baggage and is too often only revealed under times of acute stress, which tends to increase pro-social behavior. While I'm happy we all have it in us, I'd like to suggest that you and I don't wait until there's tragedy to tap into it, as tomorrow is never promised. In fact, the next hour, even minute, is not guaranteed. So don't wait for the pain experienced by loss to connect with those you haven't seen or spoken to in a long time. Just drop them a note and say, "Hey, I'm thinking of you." Don't hold grudges and be aware of your own bias and behavior. Most people don't fit neatly into a bucket labeled good or bad. Just because somebody engages in a behavior that isn't aligned with your own values doesn't mean all of their behaviors are bad. Look for the good in people and let them know. Like behavioral karma, the positive ripple effect will likely find its way back to you in ways you probably can't even imagine. Time waits for no one. We only have one life to live. Even if you've made mistakes and you have doubt, it's never ever too late to move forward. Just determine who and what you value. Be aware if you are behaving in ways that lead you away from those values, and then commit to relentlessly behaving in ways that lead you towards them. The death of Kobe, and especially the death of his young daughter, are tragic. If you have family and friends you love but haven't reached out to lately, do yourself a favor and pick up that phone. Send that email or shoot that text to let them know you are thinking about them. And if you've not reached out because there were issues, if you truly value them, just do it despite the baggage. Like Maria Robinson said, nobody can go back and start a new beginning, but anybody can start today and make a new ending. Be well, my friends.